to Rhule. Handoff, Johnson over right guard. Sprints, breaks a tackle inside the 20. Powers outside the hash of the 15. Left, chest high snap. Blitz comes. Back shoulder fade. Footwork. Power. Key. He's got it. Touchdown. Huskers. Chest high snap. Zone read handoff. Miller ridden down for no gain. Williams-Winery coming from the left side of the defense. 2nd and 10. To right, snap, spin, handoff, Johnson up the middle, Spears forward, 5, into the end zone, touchdown, Huskers! Ayava claims the high snap, off a play fake, steps one left, leaping interception, Angel Marshall!
Those are the Hy-Vee sounds of the game. Nebraska falls 21-17 to USC. Welcome into the Husker Football Show presented by Medica with the head coach Matt Rhule. I'm Jessica Cootie. Coach, a blackout, electric atmosphere. I know you guys fully believed and expected to win that football game, but still a lot of positives, including the way your defense locked down one of the nation's best offenses.
Yeah, you know, first of all, I thought the atmosphere was amazing. The impact that'll have on recruiting and the future is immeasurable. The guys competed, they battled. Obviously a terrible injury to Dylan. Proud of the way TJ stepped in, and we know we had chances to win the game, and I was proud of the effort. We just have to do a little bit more.
Heartbreaking news on Sunday. You announced that Dylan's done for the season. He was fighting so hard to be back out there. How is he, and what can we expect from TJ moving forward?
Well, you know, you see the character that Dylan has. I mean, he's out there trying to play, trying to get himself warmed up when I shut him down. And at the time, we thought it was just an ankle sprain. You know, I got back home that night and was texted that he, in fact, had broke his fibula. He'll have surgery, and he'll be back next season. And TJ is an excellent young player. With a full week of practice, we'll put together a great game plan for him and let him go play.
Great stuff. All right, got to get to a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at all the action from the first half. Keep it here on the Husker Football Show presented by Medica. Welcome back to the Husker Football Show presented by Medica. Time to take a look at the action from the first half. USC wins the toss, elects to receive to start the game. So black shirts on the field first. And Coach, how about those black end zones? The black end looks sharp.
It looked fantastic. You know, they've been really good on opening drive. Scored touchdowns the last 2 weeks, and so to go out there and get a stop right off the bat was outstanding.
3rd and 5, pass complete, but Deshaun McCullough, Javen right there, and short of the first down, 3 and out. Solid start by the defense.
Absolutely, and get the ball to the offense. We're in rhythm. Really a good way to start the game.
Great opening drive here by the offense. There's Ja'Cory Barney, and then on 2nd and 8, Dylan going to keep it, picks up 4. Sets up 3rd and 4, handoff to Emmett, and he barrels his way through for a first down. Yeah,
Emmett, you know, was outstanding. Obviously went over 1,000 yards, one of 2 guys in the country to do it. And I thought the offensive line really set the tone. Great play by Dane Key to get in the end zone.
7-0 Huskers here. What a throw and competitive catch by Dane Key. And 14 plays, 75 yards, 7 minutes off the clock for the offense.
Yeah, great start, and then come out and get, you know, on defense, get another stop. Great job by everybody, Shavers. And a big hit by Rex Guthrie.
Donovan Jones, Rex Guthrie there. Back-to-back 3 and outs for the USC offense to start the game. Next possession for the Husker offense. 3rd and 8. Dylan fakes a handoff, keeps it 5 yards short. The first down. USC driving here. There's Andrew Marshall in the coverage.
Yeah, did a nice job in the red zone. You know, we got started off with two stops, and then we proceeded to have two times we held them to a field goal. So, you know, we believe touchdowns are obviously what win games, and they did a nice job with that.
So offense back with the ball, 2nd and 10, handoff to Emmett. There's the lane, picks up a first down. But your offense would have to punt on this one, so USC back with the ball. Donovan Jones here at the pass breakup. He's played well the last couple of games.
Yeah, Donovan's doing a great job. You know, he's only going to get better and better and better. Excellent job here by Shavers to get pressure, force intentional grounding, and make them settle for a long field goal.
Another field goal, this one from 48 yards, cuts it to 7-6. But again, defense holding that powerful USC offense to 3. 6 minutes left in the half now. 1st and 10. Short pass to Emmett Johnson. Look at Henry Lutovsky. He's blocking like 3 people there.
Yeah, he gave a great effort on that play. Dane Key wins here in man-to-man, and we're moving the ball well.
There's another big pass play to Luke Lindenmeyer, 23 yards and another first down.
Luke's been really solid and playing his best football.
Isaiah Hunter with the catch here, hauls it in for 6. Then on a 3rd and 10, Dylan Goes deep to Dane Key. Pass interference called, so it gives you 15 and sets up 1st and goal from the 10.
Great job by Dane to get open and draw that pass interference and come back with Emmett on the inside zone. Everyone blocks well, and powerful runs through some arm tackles.
Second look there, great look with the lanes right open. 14-6 Nebraska. And 1st and 10. Again, USC at the ball. Holding them very hard. It was very difficult for them to throw the football all night long. There's a sack by Cade Petchuk here.
Excellent job by Cade. He's really playing really good football right now.
Another incomplete pass. Andrew Marshall. That takes us to halftime. 14-6 Huskers with the lead. And again, had to like how your team was playing going into the half.
Yeah, no doubt. On offense, we were able to establish the line of scrimmage, run the football, get in the end zone twice. Defensively, had the great start, held them to 2 field goals, which no one else has really done against them. So felt really good at halftime.
All right, got to get to a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at the highlights from the second half here on the Husker Football Show presented by Medica. Welcome back to the Husker Football Show presented by Medica. Time now to dive into the second half action. Again, Huskers up 14-6 at the half, and with the ball to start the second half, and right to Emmett, right to the ground. Big pickup there on the first down.
Yeah, it came out of the half. Of course, they made us punt, but Andrew Marshall does a great job, baits him into an interception, and we have the ball in scoring position. This
is the play where Dylan gets hurt. He's a sack, goes down awkwardly. Ball is loose, recovered by USC.
Yeah, just unfortunate play action pass, and took the sack, took the fumble, and obviously we're still in the best.
USC going for it on 4th and 2, and a huge stop by the Black Shirts. Turnover on downs.
Yeah, great job by the guys.
TJ Lateef in at quarterback, and a handoff to Emmett, gain of 6. And then another strong run here by Emmett, moving the sticks again.
Yeah, we really loved the way that the guys were controlling the line of scrimmage. And unfortunately, the ball goes off the crossbar.
Staying 14-6 Nebraska, 5 minutes left in the third. Mayava going deep, and again, there's your secondary, your guys on the coverage. Andrew Marshall again with another pass breakup.
Yeah, they went to the quarterback run, and unfortunately just didn't fit it right. They went back to back and were able to get in the end zone, get the 2-point play, and now it's time to play.
And that ties it all up at 14. And another handoff here to Emmett. He just runs so hard. Again, over 100, I think 165 for the day for Emmett.
TJ did a nice job utilizing his legs. We were able to go to some of the zone read RPO game, and I think all things that we can build off of with him moving forward.
Pass complete to Isaiah Hunter, and another first down. 4th quarter action now. And a big gain for Emmett. Look at the blocking once again to the outside, 23 yards, another first down.
Yeah, excellent job by the guys up front. They battled and fought all day long. Really proud of them.
You guys really relied on Emmett pretty heavily in this one.
Yeah, they've got great pass rushers. We wanted to make it a tough run-the-ball type game, and Emmett did a nice job.
Huskers kick a field goal, regain the lead 17-14. And a short gain for USC. Keona Davis line on the stop. And this one here, a pass interference going to be called in the end zone on, I think, Deshaun Singleton. Yeah,
tough call. He was playing cover 2, and but they called it, and they were able to get the ball in the end zone.
It sets up 1st and goal, and that makes it 21-17. And then another big gain here by Emmett Johnson, 13 yards, and you mentioned it, over 1,000 yards on the season. Got a punt, though, so USC back with the ball here. Williams Winari on the stop, and then another big stop here by your defense.
Yeah, defense made a critical play here. Great job here by Javen Wright, doing his job at a high level, getting them off the field and give us a chance to go down and score.
Offense pinned back deep, 2nd and 6 from the 8. Lateef keeps it, picks up the first down with 2:15 left to play.
Yeah, these are the crucial moments. This is going to be an unbelievable experience for TJ moving forward, and unfortunately get it to 4th and 1. And we just tripped up on the exchange.
So just short, and that's going to do it, 21-17. You mentioned it, a great learning experience for TJ. Played almost the entire second half.
Yeah, he's got so much talent. He's such a great young man. He's learned by watching Dylan, and so he's put his time in. And so really difficult spot to come in and play in, but I thought he did admirably, and really excited to see him. And I know this, all of our guys, all of our players, our whole team is going to rally around him this week.
All right, got to get to a break. When we come back, it's time for this week's Cornhusker Conversation. We hear from one of the guys playing really well, Javen Wright. Keep it here on the Husker Football Show, presented by Medica. Welcome back to the Husker Football Show. It's time for this week's Cornhusker Conversation, presented by Woodhouse. This week we hear from the senior linebacker, Javen Wright.
It's just I'm playing with a certain level of freedom because I remember I was locked up in chains for a while. So when I got the chains off, there's no reason for me not to spread my wings and fly. Rhule comes in, man, everyone's flustered. Like every coaching changes, especially now. Everyone doesn't know what was going on. Everyone is wondering what's going to happen to them and then what's going to happen with the team and their coach and stuff like that. During that time, I was wondering about that too. I was wondering if he's going to keep me, he's going to change my position, what's going to happen to my family, my position coach. And then he brings me in, he looks at me and he was like, I think you'll be really good at linebacker. I know you're a really good rover or nickel, but I think you would achieve and expand your career with linebacker. And I said, I'll think about it. That's what I said. I'll think about it. And I was not really really bought in at that time. And then I enjoy it now.
The process when you first realized, hey, something's wrong, just how challenging was that for you to go through, and what kept you fighting through it? Yeah,
so it was back home actually. So it was during one of the breaks we had, and my dad owns a gym in Arizona, so I fly home, I'm working out, I'm doing all the stuff that I usually do. I'll work out, get on the field, work out with my dad, but my leg was hurting at the time, so I didn't know what it was, and so I just kept going. That's all I really know how to do. So I just keep going, keep toughing it out. One day I woke up and my leg was swollen. I think it was colorful too, and I couldn't move my leg. So my mom and dad rushed me to the ER, and I didn't really think much of it. I thought it was just maybe cellulitis or something, and I'm like, okay, we can deal with that and continue. But then they came back and they said it was a huge blood clot running from my hip all the way down to my knee. When something bad happens, I always get a message from older players, a message from younger players like V9 or whatever, and they just give me the support that I need and the words that need to be said during that time. It's kind of like a destiny thing where you don't know what you need until someone says it to you. And the words sometimes they don't know, but I really appreciate them talking to me, and I really appreciate them giving me the support that I need to be able to believe in myself. So that, it goes a long way. And it just goes to show you what kind of culture that we're building, what kind of program we're building, and especially the specific individuals on the staff that actually reached out and told them we're right by your side and stuff like that. So it shows you that they actually care about their players, and they actually want you to succeed in life, regardless if it's football or not. They are teaching you the fundamentals of a successful winner in life. So what happened in my career is when things hit me, my support system, including the staff and including Coach Rhule, they surrounded me with love, kind words, and advice, and I took that and ran with it. That whole week, this whole season, we pride ourselves of giving the opportunity to become great. To be able to do that, to be able to show that we are one of the best defenses in the country, we need opportunities to show that.
Shotgun snap to Stone, four-man rush. Stone has a good pocket, zips one over the middle. It's intercepted. Javen Wright's got it at the 35, brought down at the 36.
I dropped back, and I remember just doing my job, and then the ball just flying to me, and I grabbed it. It was kind of like a surreal moment, because when I started running, I was like, is the ball really in my hands for right now? So as soon as I realized it, I tried to pull out a move, but it was too late. So everyone was around me, and I couldn't show you the moves that I dreamt of doing. So it's all the heartache and all the hard nights, the long nights, the hard practices kind of paid off. And then one of the milestones where it's a game-changing play, and I want to be a game changer for my team, and I think that helped win the game. So it was a happy moment for me.
Coach, you've talked a lot. He's been all over these highlights the last few weeks. He's racking up the tackles, playing his best football, and Coach Butler was loving his physicality on Saturday night.
Yeah, one of the first counters they ran, he ran up and knocked their guard out of the game. And I don't not want to celebrate the injury, but just the physicality that he played with, fantastic. A guy who's come such a far way. We're really proud of Javen.
And a big-time leader in that room. He seems to just really be trying to embrace every moment here of his last season as a Husker.
No doubt. He's a wonderful human, and the guys respect him so much, and I'm grateful for my time with him.
And again, another guy that a movie should be made out after his story.
No doubt.
All right, got to get to a break. When we come back, we'll wrap up the show. Final thoughts from the head coach, and we'll preview the next one against UCLA. Keep it here on the Husker Football Show. Welcome back. Final segment here of the Husker Football Show presented by Medica. Up next for Nebraska, back on the road, West Coast trip at UCLA, a late one, Coach, 8 o'clock against the Bruins inside the Rose Bowl. What kind of a challenge is this one for your guys?
Well, they're a really good football team. They're 3-2 in the conference. They're 3-2 under their new head coach. They've been really hot. They've got a great quarterback, and so you'll have to play really well. And TJ Lateef and 7 other of our players are all heading back to California, back home, and so we're excited. It's an iconic place, the Rose Bowl. It should be a great night.
What about the offensive line, too? We saw Pritchett go down. They're a little banged up. How you like the way that they're progressing? I
thought Tyler Canuck and Turner Corcoran did a really, really great job coming in, and so we hope Elijah will be ready, and if not, we'll have those guys ready.
All right. You kind of like going on the road, too, with your guys.
Yeah, I think, just think about it. This is UCLA. This is the Rose Bowl. This is Pasadena. I mean, it's a great place, and one thing I know is that Husker Nation will be there.
Absolutely. All right, great stuff. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Again, 8 o'clock on Saturday night against UCLA, and we'll be back again next week here to break it all down for you on the Husker Football Show presented by Medica. Thanks for watching.